Welcome to the World Championships for Company of Heroes this year, the unofficial Master League one. It's the finals 2022, and Isildur has drawn level with Nagano. It's crossroads. He's as Soviets, Nagano as Wehrmacht. Can you see anything interesting in these commander selections, Fendid?
No, yeah, they all seem pretty box standard, to be honest. In terms of the loadout, I think it'll be interesting to see how they try and approach this, because I think Nagano's going to try and come back to a fairly standard build after his sort of failure in game 2 with something different. But we'll see if Isildur in the south of Soviets tries to mix it up himself, or if he's going to stick to the tried and tested. I mean, he's going pretty standard opening now of double combat engineer to grab up that map. Probably 3 conscripts. So, yeah, we'll have to see what happens in sort of the mid game if we want anything interesting.
You know what I'm predicting Isildur's going to do? He's going to go guard motor coordination tactics, even with the 120mm mortar being banned for the grand final, because it's that damn good. The other functions of it are still awesome. You know, guards 85mm that repairs itself and then can target the Panzer IVs and take them out. It's the best anti-tank strat Soviets have.
It does, and you've got that the critical vehicle repair as well, which can really get you out of a sticky situation, because, let's face it, these combat engineers are a bit squishy.
Take up position in the centre. And we're basically entering a best of 3. Time is 10 past 5. They've been at it for an hour and a half now. In this best of 5, the winner gets $1,500.
Not to be sniffed at. Seeing 3 conscript double combat engineer build from Isildur, which he's sort of made famous actually with his persistent use of it.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good with it. And it's which one's going to get the flamethrower. It's going to be this guy here in the east with the conscripts pushing in with him. They're going to try and push for the cutoff, it would appear.
I think he certainly wants to threaten it. Keep.
Sorry, look at the barbed wiring in the west, Finn.
Oh gosh, yeah. He does not like that approach.
No. Oh, there's no approach anymore. He's completely blocked him off. That's interesting, because I could sense that Nagano obviously was setting up, obviously facing east, and Isildur was attacking from the east. It's very much going to be a different split this time, it would seem.
Yeah, I think so. He's going to try and box himself in this north corner and try and, looks like he's going to try and play a World War I game.
MG is a little bit less counterable now, with a bit of its flank cut off. Pioneers.
Yeah. They're going to have to go home soon. They're down to 2 models, and the conscripts are coming on to block off the cutoff.
Yeah, I don't know what Nagano's doing there. That's bad.
Combat engineer goes down in the middle.
Oh, does it? I was expecting the Pioneer to die, but it's combat engineer dies instead.
But
in fact,
it
2
looks like
working units. Oh no, they're suppressed. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, we've had both players trade their Pioneer engineer units, but Nagano up to 4 grenadiers is going to have the advantage.
Bloody hell. That's a sign of fatigue after those 2 games on Amelie, it would seem. Remember that game 1 we saw with Nagano with the crazy blitzkrieg, and then game 2 with the inevitable Isildur comeback? We've had an interesting series so far, Finn.
Yeah, I think these 2 players know each other pretty well, and they're used to these sort of standard approaches in terms of build orders and units deployed. So I think maybe they're trying to mix things up a bit to try and take each other off guard, trying to play that meta mind game.
He's pushing into the centre. Nagano's got loads of standard territory points now. He's tech to battle phase 1.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a bit of the advantage here of 4 grenadiers being able to sort of cap the map and contest the other side at the same time. You see the victory point and fuel going into Nagano's hands while he tries to fend off this attack in the left.
Sets up in a really good position here, and the Grens continue. The fuel point cap, don't forget, we swapped these round for the ML version of the map.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Some really good capping by Nagano in total.
Yeah, and you can see actually, Isildur's failed to wire off this heavy cover correctly, and Nagano's found his way into a little cozy spot.
Yeah. If this was the older barbed wire, you could actually barbed wire him in right now. Rifle nade fails, conscripts dodge it easily, and both Grens are forced away. There's the LMG pops for one of them. Hopefully he's going to get the bunker up in base ASAP, because there's really low health squads out there.
He does, but he's opting for the 222 first, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, he's had a very good start, Nagano. As I have to say, I'm interested in seeing the KDs, Finn. Ah, it's not as good as I thought, actually. It's surprising. Oh, rifle nade.
Yeah, I think they've traded quite heavily. Actually, let's have a look at the...
We have a new scout car. You need some reconnaissance? Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Conscripts on the wrong side there. The LMG's forcing them away. Nagano's pushed Isildur's victory point count down a little bit in this early game. 480 to 456. Comm engineers tech the minesweeper, and they also plant their own mine as the Grenadiers get a second LMG. So that's Nagano's expenditure so far covered.
Yeah, he's some way off in manpower and an opportunity to be able to get that med bunker up, so he may as well invest it in something that's going to make his time a little easier now. We're getting a T-70 out from Isildur. Had quite a bit of fuel backed up because of that early engineer loss, so starting to go for the full utilisation of his fuel and get the T-70.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Sorry, combat engineers don't want to push up north. Now the 222's watching over them. The mine's been swept by the minesweepers in the east. LMG Grenadiers push forward. And in the west, by the way, vanilla Grens are going to get forced away by the conscripts, but they've done a lot of capping in the meantime. Oh! The mine's been destroyed. I thought a squad had died. My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like, one less enemy of the fatherland. It's an inanimate explosive object.
Oh, yeah. I think this is going to be tough for Nagano now, because he's now got to prioritise getting the pack over building the med bunker, and so he's going to continue to trade badly.
Imperial Dane Gaming. No med bunker required.
Who needs it, eh? Who needs it?
70's first assault is marginally successful so far. Just going on a safari of Nagano's positions.
Going to force this MG to vacate the house, especially. Ooh, going to go low with the flamer involved as well.
Could have been worse. He was trying to pretend the pack was in position, but alas, it was not. Now on the field. T-70 though, yet to get a kill. Sorry, did I say yet to get a kill? I meant still yet to get a kill, that's right.
Yeah, not ideal in opening salvo for T-70, but the 222's only got one kill. It spent most of its time shooting at sandbags.
Not a bad occupation.
Yeah, certainly easier to hit. Yeah, we're seeing look at the whole army of Nagano in base is trying to get healed up by 3 medics.
Oh, the pack finds 2 shots. Nearly finds a third. If it wasn't for this tractor graveyard, it might have found it.
Yeah, lucky break there for Isildur, who in turn gets his own AT gun. It looks like we're going to go for a pretty standard opening from both players, and we'll see how it goes. But you're right, he's gone for guard motor coordination tactics. Won't be able to use that 120mm mortar, but it's not what he needs. We've also got a cheeky demolition charge on the house in the centre here. We'll see if Nagano notices it.
Finn, it's like you're controlling the camera. Every time I pan to something, you talk about it. You're hot on this series, Finn. I think you're living and breathing it.
I'm just in touch with the players, you know.
Oh, really? That's actually a bit of a conflict of interest. I should probably make the referees aware. Zisk gun out in the west. Very standard build orders so far. Nagano's going for a second MG. These guys are building the counters to one another. But all eyes on this demo, because that could be a difference maker.
It could. I mean, probably not going to get a squad wipe, but what it does is deny the house completely.
Where the Gren's going to go? Now, the conscript should peel away from here and tempt the Grens in. That's so obvious to me. I just want it to happen, though. Oh, tripwire.
Yeah, jump into that house.
Left side, T70 looks for a shot. Might as well. Well, Zisk getting a volley off, and the units are a little bit dazed and confused for now.
They are indeed. Still not a single kill on this T70. It doesn't seem to have been getting the impact that that Isildur requires from it.
This is Nagano's camera position. This is Almond and Chat's request, showing that he cannot see that demo charge yet, and it could spell disaster. Where's the MG gonna go? Oh no. I need to look at that central house. Here you go. He's got vision. Goodbye.
Poor MG. He's got another one, and he can. If he wants to, he can get another MG. But I think he's probably going to prioritise getting a tank over another MG. But yeah, that's the power of it. Those demo charges we thought would be useless once they weren't cloakable, but you can still use them if you're clever enough.
Well, exactly, and he knew the direction Nagano would be coming at. That little white ring was completely invisible to his opponent. Buttoning up the 222, but I don't think it's going to have too much effect. Be able to force the guards away.
A lot of firepower on those grenadiers are going to force it away. So I think we've had 4 minutes now of the T70, and there's still no kills.
What?
Yeah.
Bad T70. No.
Yeah. To be fair though, the 222 still only got 1 kill, so I think both of these vehicles being completely hard counted. Or at least just not used to their full potential.
Looks like he might try and take the garrison down now with the pack. Take out my house, I'll take out yours.
Yeah. I'm not sure the pack really does much damage to the house though.
No, seemingly not. He's given up on it. Conscripts pushing up this eastern flank. Crossroads split in that familiar Pokeball scenario. North-south.
Yeah, with a bit of contention in the middle. These 2 conscripts, do we have 18 nades unlocked? We do not. So there's no 80 nades and there's no Molotovs.
That's all about getting the fuel. That's 85mm T-34.
Yeah, we saw in a game against Lovenest, Nagano not tucking the anti-tank nades, and it really actually lost him the match, I seem to remember. So he needs to do it sooner rather than later. Or at least remember to do it once he's got the 85 out.
Gren's been eaten up there by the hungry T-70. And Isildur's made some incursions. He's capped one of Nagano's standard territory points, and he's actually now going to push for the fuel. But there is an MG waiting. He's going to take the victory point instead.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to push much further in from there. But the MG will just give him the little bit of time he needs to get his grenadiers reinforced, healed, and back on the field.
I'm really proud of myself, Finn. I actually reacted to a rifle nade that I heard amongst the fighting, and I would have retreated that one. I can confirm I am a top 500 Company Heroes player, Finn.
We were all proud of you.
Thank you. At least you are. My family aren't.
No, my family aren't proud of me either. I don't know why.
Is it that you work for like the stock market or something? Or
No.
that?
Even worse than that, I work for the government.
Oh my god. I did know that, but I didn't want to dox you, so I gave you the choice. You see what I did there?
Yeah, they don't know which government, do they?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
The government of Botswana.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
the
was going to make another
T-70.
joke. Okay, couldn't do that.
Alright, the T-70's in peril. Oh, he gets trapped by the pack. Guards forced back.
we're going to see a cheeky med pack on that full strength but low health MG, keep them on the field. But this wall playing havoc for Nagano's ability to get into the centre. It might be worth him just destroying it with the AT gun.
LMG Grens can't do much against the green cover conscripts. Pack's looking, sorry, the Zis is looking for a shot on the 222. Can't quite do it. Waiting for that next piece of tech. And I tell you what, Isildur's bloody close. He's got mechanised up. He can actually build the 85 now.
Yeah, he can. Maybe he's just waiting for that mind space to be able to click the button.
He needs to make sure his RAM's plugged in. Because I swear Isildur is capable of 32 gigabytes of RAM, the max best memory. There he goes. He's found the moment.
It looks like he was waiting to reinforce a couple of squads before he clicked the button.
Oh, okay.
So maybe he was just 6 steps ahead of us.
As always. Right, here comes the Panzer IV, soon to be hard countered by the T-34, 85.
We have to see another AT gun out for Nagano in response.
As soon as you say that, like, there's a small amount of cringe that comes from most viewers that are sick of the double support weapon meta.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
say it and the souls die a little bit in chat.
Not
At
again.
least the rocket artillery saves us. I mean, if it wasn't for the rocket artillery, this game would be so unwatchable.
That's true. That's true.
And it's the
We'd
opposite
just be having
scenario in
120 minutes.
2v2. In 2v2, the game is unwatchable due to rocket artillery. So it's like, what saves 1v1 actually is the curse of team game watchability. It's amazing.
Yeah, that and Scott spam, right? That's what happens now.
Oh, is it? I wouldn't know.
I think so. Should ask some of the 2v2 players in chat.
What a salvo there from the Zis guns.
Yeah, using the ability there, the T-70, to give him some sight vision for that attack.
85mm hit by the pack in the west, but the Stug saves him. The hidden Stug that is on the map for some reason.
Oh yeah, that cheeky shot blocker. Feels very much like Nagano's playing this sort of like deep probing game up in the north here, where he's sort of coaxing Isildur in to fight on his terms, and Isildur's taking the bait, but getting the victory points forward as well.
Right, we've got double pack, double Zis. We know what unlocks this. It's usually the Katusha. And let's see how that works. Nagano's still yet to choose what he wants to do. Multiple options available to him.
Yeah, he's not picked commander yet. I wonder what he's thinking. Maybe it's a super close air support game. Very useful for those deep dives.
Scripps taking the victory point in the west, proving how we try to improve Crossroads, meaning the games don't go 55 minutes. Triple cap's a little tiny bit more possible, but that's not saying much.
We are seeing Nagano down on 286 points, which doesn't seem like a lot, but for this map it actually is at this stage.
Gods climbing in the kills now, getting to veterans to doubles this barrage. Ow, that one hurts.
Oh yeah, and on the retreating squads as well. We'll see if it has any effect. No.
Same no as the Little Britain computer says no there, for those British fans in chat. No.
Computer says no.
Indeed. Right, 4 Grens. There's one of them, well, 2 of them that are not quite Vet 3 yet, but Nagano's going to have that familiar sight of 4 Vet 3 LMG Grenadiers. The Zis guns, by the way, are finding this Panzer IV, but he's out of vision and out of sight right now.
Yeah, he is. He's got the AT guns out of position, so he's using that T-70 for short bursts and then back to the recon mode. 7 kills now, but veteran C2, which tells an interesting story of utility and countering the 222 rather than actually getting the kills on the infantry.
This game is now in the resident sleeper zone, everybody. Crossroads does this in the middle. I'm just going to call it for the elephant in the room that it is. It can get really, really boring. But Crossroads then has given us some of the greatest late games in Company of Heroes history. Some that like feel like you're watching a movie. So you just have to give it the next 20 minutes to warm up. We're now in the stalemate zone. Any good holidays planned this year, Finn? Are you going anywhere?
Am I going on any some holidays, did you say?
Yeah, any good holidays?
Oh yeah, might be going to Costa Rica. I've never been outside of Europe, so I'm a bit excited to go somewhere that's sort of tropical and exciting in the Americas.
Saying that, the LMG Grenadiers are advancing. We've had a Faustin on the T-70. The mine's about to go, which will be a 4-man mine. Only a 2-man mine. Maybe the T-34 can see to that. Costa Rica will be lovely, by the way. That would be amazing.
Yeah, really hoping so. Bit of culture, bit of sun, bit of sand, bit of drink. Hopefully not, no hangovers. I've had enough of those now.
Of course, we will all be going to Denmark in the end of May. That's a pretty damn good holiday for GCS3, which has been announced. Check it out on my YouTube. It's a 4-minute video about what we're going to be doing over there. Having a fun land-style party event. Second Panzer IV's on its way, but there's a Katusha, which will certainly turn things in Isilda's favour.
Certainly will, and if you're a big fan of purple but not of CoH2, you should still watch that video.
T-70 survives somehow. It's going to get repaired on the battlefield. That's dangerous. This is push up, and the Katusha's here.
Yeah, but interesting situation now where you have armour superiority for Nagano, but indirect fire superiority for Isildur. So
yeah,
you could go in for a dive to try and get that Katusha whilst you've got the armour advantage.
as soon as you said that, Finn, I went and checked the mines on the eastern side. It's going to have to be a dive with the Pioneers involved, otherwise it won't work.
Oh, there's quite a few. Maybe just Von Ivan style right down the centre.
Oh, yes. But Von Ivan takes his minesweepers, don't forget.
Oh, it's true. Usually, we did see that one telemine that got two of his units.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Here it is, the Katusha. There's retreating Grens as well. This could be really nasty. How did he survive that? That is lucky.
Lucky spread. 2 lucky spreads. 3 lucky spreads.
Finally. Oh, no, both packs do indeed go down. He didn't get a 3rd and 4th lucky spread.
No, one of the guns has gone down as well. This is a great opportunity now for Isildur to go in and force some losses.
Oh, the Pioneers get the pack back. They needed that.
Yeah, he made a mistake there by changing targets from the pack to the tank. I wonder if he couldn't quite see the Pioneers approaching.
And all that, it was just a pack that went down, but it did go down completely. So it's pretty damn good. Katusha volley, 4 kills.
Did you say that? He's rebuilding that pack, so we won't be seeing any difference in the build orders.
No, we will be seeing an extra T-34, which puts this game firmly in Isilda's favour. There's that victory point being capped. Again, proof that if you push the victory points to the outside, it makes it slightly easier to cap, only slightly.
Yeah, we're not seeing... Isildur hasn't done the same with the barbed wire on this side, so slightly easier to harass this point.
Got a Faust off on the T-70 Vet 3. Was able to get the victory points. Nagano, even despite that big push in from Isildur, has just claimed 3 victory points. And also, he's got a lot of munitions in the bag for Stuka close air support.
Yeah, it was the doctrine I was talking about earlier, where you get the loitering planes you can put basically right outside the enemy base and force them back. It'd be great for these all-in pushes that kind of required on this map to achieve any sort of big aims.
Gren detonates a mine on his way home there. T-34 claims another. Katusha volleying once again on the packs. Gonna wipe him out again, possibly.
Maybe. Doesn't get a great spread for the second one, but area denial.
Area is definitely denied. T-34 can't make much effect on target. Conscripts push up, as do the guards. This is a stalemate again, but the big news is that Nagano was able to get a triple cap for a while. Oh, the T-34's pushing in, Finn.
Yeah, maybe he senses an opportunity here to pick the gun off guard. No, Pack's in position. I'm not sure this is what he wants to do right now.
No, as soon as you see the packs ready, you pull out.
Yeah.
The Zisses were there. Oh, and they get a huge shot in!
Whoa, he's marked the target so he can see that Panzer IV despite not having any units near him.
Look at the guards as well. This could have been game. If Isildur had timed everything perfectly, then it could have been so much worse for Nagano.
Yeah. He didn't time it right, but you're completely right. He's 70 eating the Faust in the west.
70 damaged in the west. Smoke utilised there. And reconnaissance overflight as well.
Yeah, Nagano's going to have to yield some land to this.
Only temporarily though, he will be hoping to counter-strike soon. He's got a lot of fuel in the bag, but not the manpower to buy the tank he so desires.
Has he gone up to tier 4? No, he hasn't. Oh, he's building more pioneers.
Yeah, he needs those pioneers for the repair speed, because he's only got one Vet Zero pioneer.
He does, yeah, that's not ideal. Very, very close to Vet 1, but that's not going to be enough.
Oh no, the pack's pushed up aggressively to try and take out a T-34, but the one was 2-man already, and the Katusha will eat them up like Pac-Man popping pills.
Yeah, it looks like the gun will survive, and not just be a Vet wipe again.
Yeah, seemingly. You can't overstate the value of veteran packs.
No, you certainly can't. They're game-winning units.
You probably could overstate them, actually. Veteran packs are the greatest things mankind has ever created. That would be an overstatement. I was just correcting myself there, just in case anybody disagreed in chat. Anyway.
You always need to protect yourself against that.
You do. You do.
Actually, I think you'll find that sliced bread was slightly better.
It's pretty damn good.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
What's this now? Another reconnaissance overflight. Nagano's using all of that bank of munitions we expected to be on Stuka close air support. He's just getting himself some eyes in the sky.
It's very useful, especially because you can sort of start pinging away at the packs and you know where to position everything. It's basically cheating. It's so useful.
As you can really see it there, you can see Isildur's pushing in on the west. See how that goes. The guards are suppressed.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm really
in the
liking
centre,
this.
Nagano smells blood. He pushes in with the Panzer. He's got 2 packs ready and waiting. Can he take out the T-34? One more shot required. But he gets behind the garrison.
So unlucky there with the Panzer IV missing at close range. Could have been a dead T-34 and an advantage to Nagano, but it's not quite.
Oh dear, Gren's in jeopardy in the east. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. They wait for the decap on that all-important VP because, actually, the VP's on the Nagano side getting slightly low. 216 points.
Blitzkrieg used by the Panzer to evade. Katusha's ready again. Oh no, the packs know they're the target. They're already moving, but they move into fire. And yet again, a pack is destroyed.
Oh. Yeah, it's that attrition value of the Katusha, which is really going to cause issues here. It's got 14 kills already. And 2 of those are packs.
Isildur's got 97 pot cap now. He can afford to start being wantonly aggressive, especially, for example, with the Vet Zero T-34. He could, do some silly things now.
Yeah, he probably wants to build up a little bit of a manpower stock. But once he's got that, he can be very, very aggressive. He's got more than enough fuel to replace moderate losses.
Hello, Helping Hands. He's one of the people coming to GCS 3. He may end up playing, which will be very exciting for a lot of his fans. So we look forward to that in the last weekend of May.
Return to 1v1 will be exciting for us all, won't it? Yeah, I think Nagano needs to sort of do something a bit different here. He can't just keep building packs. It's going to net him no result in the end, I think.
This pushes forward. Conscripts beaten up by the Panzer IV. They lose 3 soldiers, 4. They're going to have to retreat very soon indeed. Meanwhile, in the west, the 222 still alive. Does it get 18 aided? Yes, it does. MG's ready to suppress. Finn, I've got a very simple question. Who's winning this?
I think it's this sort of he's got the tools he needs and he's utilising them much better. And I think that Nagano just doesn't quite have the utility in terms of some kind of indirect fire to be able to get what he needs done on the battlefield. And so you see him losing these small fights, nothing major, but he's just getting pushed off the map again and again and losing BPs for it.
Oh, sorry to interrupt there, Finn. We've got a big development. The Panzer IV's been taken out by the Ziskun's Stuka close air support was not enough to give him the covering fire he needed because the AT guns were unaffected. I think he was overreacting to the situation there, got too aggressive, had paid a dear price.
He has, but now we have these double AT guns from Missilgur in out of position.
Katusha on a massive formation! Oh dear, the Grens have to sprint forward to evade. The Stukas rain fire from above. One Zis is taken out, but the 222 gallantly goes forward. Panzer IV has been targeted, but he's got a lot of courage to drive forward through it. He's trying to find a target. One Ziskun's been taken, the Grens retreat back. The targeted Panzer IV lurches forward into action. Is there pack support? Yes, there is. And Nagano's getting aggressive yet again.
He is, and this Panzer IV seems to have plot armor because every shot is missing.
Oh, but the combat engineers wipe the stolen Zis. The 222 Vet Freak watches on. He's got Pioneers pushing in from the sides. The T-34s survive. Oh, can the Panzer IV survive? Not if the conscripts have anything to say about it. Oh dear. This ability is about to become active, and that's one dead Panzer. No, he kills the throwing model. Can't kill the second one. Oh, it bounces! Oh no, it bounces! You're joking me. The chance of bouncing on low health is known in the game, and we just saw it happen there.
Yeah, oh, Panzer on virtually nothing. Crucially though, Isildur did not lose either his T-34s and he's not lost his AT gun, so this is net win for Isildur. He's got enough manpower to reinforce everything. And unfortunately, Nagano only bought time with that assault.
Yeah, I tell you what, if the Panzer IV had died, he'd be out of this, but it's still alive. It's Vet 2. He's got a lot of veteran infantry, don't forget, and he's still in this. But I have to say, I mean, Isildur's definitely has a distinct lead. Let's check it out on the stats. Importantly, on the graphs, which should be coming in now, showing that Nagano did trade down there. Isildur, of course, lost a decent amount, but he ended up ahead. On the points held graph, it shows that they're neck and neck. And then if we go back to reality, oh, there goes Rabbit. We're 33 minutes into this game, and Isildur's got 266 victory points, Nagano 188.
Yeah, we're seeing a rebuild of another Panzer IV, which I think is a strategic mistake. I think he bought himself time there, and that's where he needed to do that tech up to either a Panther or something else. But yeah, he's now just back in the same situation with the same hard counters, where he's going to have to make a really dangerous strategic play in order to take out the sort of superior build at this stage.
Borat reports that the Katusha died. That's an Italian accent. It was meant to be a Borat accent. I'm very tired, guys. Regardless, Italian Borat reports that the Katusha's dead. I wonder how that happened. We do have a second follow-up Katusha, however. It's currently firing on the MG. Possibly about to take it out.
Oh, it's spies. Oh, but this Panzer IV is in terrible position.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Mott target, double T-34-85. Panzer IVs get eaten for breakfast.
They certainly do. More and more vet going onto these T-34-85s, which are going to be able to slowly just nibble away at everything Nagano has.
Pack 40 took out the Katusha from long range, it appears. Thank you, Aerofield, for filling in the gaps there.
Yeah, even 4 sets of eyes can't catch everything in these matches.
Oh, it's impossible. I don't even get a shame. I know it. And I'm good at catching it, but you can't catch it all. It's impossible.
No, we're not Pokemon players.
Or sex tourists.
Speak for yourself. This Panzer IV in a dangerous situation as well, but it'll probably be saved by this bunch of infantry.
Well, T-34 is going to go in, possibly take out the 222 now. This would be Isilda 2-1 up with one hand on the proverbial trophy.
We're getting another Panzer IV. I think Nagano probably feels like he's up against it now, and he's making maybe some decisions which he doesn't necessarily need to. He had a cheeky attempt to take the left VP with the T-70, but that's going to be running away from the Panzer IV.
Ah, he's faster than it though, so he will get away.
Yeah.
Gren's very close to death there. It's amazing he's been able to keep those Grens alive. Not a single Gren death so far.
Yeah, great unit preservation from Nagano. He's one of the best at that. But he's up against one of the best in turn. Isildur with still his original 3 conscripts, 1 guard squad.
Got 15 kills, 11 kills, and the other has 13. So all odd numbers there for the conscripts. Meanwhile, the Grens are on 18, 26, 24, and 27. Wowza.
Yeah, they're such good units at sniping at models, especially from conscripts.
Push in. Oh, the Katusha could be sniped again, perhaps. No, not if the T-34-85s have anything to say about it. All 3 garrisons on Crossroads are down, which is GG confirmed. The lead Panzer IV's in danger now, down to 40% health. 0% health. It's dead.
This is definitely a throw from Nagano. Well, not necessarily a throw, but he knows he's hard counting and he's just trying stuff. And I think, yeah, we see him throw in the tarp now.
GG.
GG.
Back live?
Yeah.
There we go. Findeed was just saying a horrendous thing about people's ethnicities and sexual orientation, so I had to warn him that we are back live. Interesting views, Finn. Interesting views.
Yeah.
He wasn't stalled. Just to fully clarify, that was a joke. I
don't have any views, to be honest.
It's a good way to be.
Completely inanimate.
Ed88 says one way to get out of Crossroads. Indeed, just throw in the towel, tap out, throw your Panzer IVs down the middle road, and hope for the best. Bye bye.
Yeah, that just felt like I've got them, so I may as well try. At the end there, he does feel like Nagano maybe felt a bit sort of powerless in this situation. He tried some great things, but they just didn't quite land those killing blows against Isildur.
I have to say, this is probably the best Isildur Nagano series ever. It really feels, I don't know, like there's something special about it. We are going to play the GCS3 thing. We might wait another game before we do the GCS3 thing. So yeah, we might anyway. Let's have a look for any big notifications, of course. And yeah, this series is going well. AE definitely needs another drink of coffee. Or maybe I'll have a rare whiskey. I'm trying to cut down on the whiskey, Finn. It was getting a problem. I was using it as a crutch when casting, and I do a lot of casting. So I was an inadvertent alcoholic, the best kind.
At least it's for a good cause.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Just like Santa's an alcoholic, you know. It's for a good cause. He has a lot of work to do at Christmas time.
He's only an alcoholic once a year, though, so I think he gets away with it, doesn't he? One massive binge.
On all that sherry we leave him.
Cookies.
Does any other countries leave things for Santa? Because in England we leave sherry, a carrot for Rudolph, and yeah, I think that's about it. What else do we leave? Cookies, I guess.
Yeah, so don't the Americans leave milk or something?
He's going to be bloated at this rate.
Yeah.
We have had a new patron. We've had 2 new patrons this weekend. So 2 $10 a month patrons. It'd be good to have some more, to be honest. Especially we've got this bloody GCS3 to pay for. I want to raise the prize pool up a little bit. So go and become a patron today. It's good entertainment. We've got loads of events planned. Also, we're thinking of doing a 2v2 King of the Hill style event in the summer. It won't be called King of the Hill because that's been done before, but it will be very cool and it will be 2v2 orientated. And it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So in May, you're going to have GCS 3 to look forward to. And then in the summer, it's going to be 2v2 time for the Master League. Finally. Let's have a little break, Finn, and then we'll be back with Game 4.
Okay,
Cheers, guys.
see you later, chaps.